My name's Mike, and I'm here to talk about my map turtle and how it fits in with God's creation. First, let's start by talking about turtles and tortoises and how they are different from each other, because most people get so confused from the differences of tortoises and turtles. Turtles mainly like to stay in the water. They don't really come onto their docking area, but docking areas are necessary or else they might drown. So my map turtle, he mainly likes the water and likes to hide. But tortoises, they're a little bit different. When they walk on land, which they normally don't like water, but some are called the box tortoise, and they copy the turtle, so that's how some people get confused about the turtles and the tortoises. Did you know that the leatherback sea turtle is the biggest turtle in the world? Normally, people think that they would stay in the sea, but only the female comes out onto land. So she only comes onto land because she needs to lay her eggs. But the cool thing about this is that every year she circles the globe to find her exact same place that she was born to lay her eggs. And these turtles can grow to be 9.5 feet. They're almost as big as Goliath in the story of David and Goliath. And this type of turtle actually eats jellyfish. They eat jellyfish as big as 3 feet long. And sometimes they mistake it for trash bags in the ocean. And so when they eat trash bags, this can actually kill the leatherback sea turtle. So that's how we're trying to save them, by trying to keep the earth clean. And here I have a snapping turtle shell with skull. This is a snapping turtle. I can tell by the scale right here. This is a scale that I found. This scale can tell me that this is a snapping turtle by how large it was. Now, map turtles, they don't have as big scales as these. And these snapping turtles can get to be 2 feet. They're the biggest northern turtles that are found in Indiana and the rest of the world. As you can see, the turtles cannot come out of their shells because they have their backbone attached to it. And there you have it, snapping turtles. Now, my turtle is a Mississippi map turtle, and they are found in the Mississippi River. And they are also found in the Great Lakes in Michigan and Indiana. And these typical type of turtles, when you turn them on the underside, they actually resemble a map, which is why they're called the Mississippi map turtle. There's also false map turtles and other map turtles. But the Mississippi map turtle, I think, is the coolest because the females get to be 7 to 10 inches, and the males get to be 3 and 6 inches. Okay, so this is map here, and this is the crescent and triangular spots and stripes behind his neck. This is how we know that he's a Mississippi map turtle and not a false map turtle or a regular map turtle. And these also have white eyes with black markings, which is pretty cool. And these guys have goggle-like eyes, so when they go under the water, they can see without closing their eyes. And when they go underwater, they can actually open their mouth underwater and not get water and get their food. When they eat, water doesn't go in because they have this water catcher like strainer in their mouth. So they strain it out when they're done and only have their food left in. I went to the reptile show in Cal, and this map turtle was just the cutest and biggest map turtle in the section. He was only $4. So I thought, hey, I want a map turtle. They're so cheap. I got the right tank and all the stuff for it. So why don't I just get it? But my sister, she was so nice. I didn't have any money. She bought the turtle for me. But I repaid her with $8. And I made his habitat to look more like the jungle because he's got his rocky dirt area up here not really dirt, but it's a floating dock. I put some like jungle ferns up there on there. Then I've got this big plant over here. And this comes all the way down to the bottom of the 29 gallon. And then there's a castle, like a sunken thing. There's sunken treasure from the sea and stuff. And there's other stuff, like there's pebbles on the bottom. Not normally found, but he likes to dig in them. And he sleeps in like this spot right here where he clears the marbles away, and then he sleeps at the bottom. And then this granite rock right here, this is perfect for map turtles because it resembles the real rocks in the jungle and stuff, and how they're not perfectly carved like these stones on the bottom. And this light up here is a 15 watt, as I was told that they should have. And this has the UVP light in it, which is red. And this light right here is the purple light. It's also UVP. It doesn't really shine very good, but it gives the best UVP. This helps so his shell doesn't go down like this turtle right here on the back edge. It doesn't cover like this and slope downward. It has to go upward. So this helps with that. And the UVP helps with his diet. So when he eats, he doesn't get like non-hungry. He's so hungry usually. I give him these Reptoman floating food sticks. He really likes him. He actually eats from my fingers. Come here, Mappy. This particular type of map turtle, he can eat crickets, he can eat plants, he eats lettuce and carrots, which really helps him with his diet. This turtle food gives him calcium and other nutrients that he needs. He is very nice, and he likes other animals that live in his tank. Like this fish right here, this is smaller than his head, which means Map could eat it if he wanted to. But Map has lived with fish his whole life, and he's never eaten any fish in his whole life. And he just loves the fish. He doesn't chase them around or anything. He's such a good turtle. So once I had a soft-shelled turtle. He was so cute, and Map loved him too. He was only a baby then. And when Meep grew older and he died of a blindness, when he died, I thought he might be sleeping. So I put him on his docking area, and Map was the one who told me he was dead. He went onto the docking area, he put his hand over on Meep's hand, and he looked at me because he knew he was dead. And that's when I buried him. Map has been as happy when he had Meep when he was. And turtles are sea creatures, so they would have been created on day 5 of creation. And the interesting thing about turtles is that they've remained the same through all of history. The fossils from long ago seem to look exactly the same as the turtles we have today. So we call them living fossils. But if evolution was true, we would expect that something would change in the turtle history. So that's a good reason to believe in creation. This is Mike's Creation Catalog. Thank you for joining us.